Hello, my name is Adrian. I'm a lecturer and I work at a business school. And today, I'd like to tell you how I use Adobe Acrobat AI Assistant and Adobe Express to help me do my job. Like many other lecturers, I use case studies to explore complex issues and problems that cannot easily be understood through quantitative methods alone. But let me be honest, the case study method isn't without its challenges, especially for me as a lecturer. Preparing even a single case can be overwhelming, especially one that you're not overly familiar with. It means diving into pages of detailed documents, teasing out the key themes, and finding ways to make the material engaging. That's why Adobe Acrobat AI Assistant has been a game changer for me. With this tool, I no longer need to read every word of these dense case studies. The AI Assistant extracts the key themes and insights in moments, with summaries and outlines that help me focus on what matters most. I can interact with the document, ask it questions, and get the answers I need. Let me show you how I use the assistant to drastically cut down the work it takes to prepare to teach my students a case study. I navigate to the app homepage and I select Acrobat web version. You will see that as soon as you open the assistant, you have the option to drag and drop the PDF document and start analyzing it. Let me show you how the tool works using a real case study that details how the company Apple is structured. After a few seconds of processing, you will see that in a sidebar, it begins to prompt you with some ideas about what you can ask and questions to make more sense of the contents. The suggested prompts are so helpful. You can either take guidance from the AI assistant or come up with your own prompts. In my case, I had some idea of what I needed to find out, so I asked the AI assistant to give me the 5 most important takeaways from the case. In a matter of seconds, it produced this incredibly accurate and insightful list. If I had done things the old way, it would have taken me hours to read the document and make manual notes. Now, the power of the assistant doesn't end there. You can analyze documents side by side, which is handy since we don't always teach one case study in isolation. So I found a case study about the organizational structure of Apple's great rival, Samsung. I select Add Files, and knowing that I would need to create class handouts based on case studies, I asked the assistant to please give me 3 questions about the extent of the organizational differences between Apple and Samsung. In a matter of moments, the AI produced a comprehensive review of the 2 companies' organizational differences. This saved me so much time. What was also useful was that each claim the assistant made could easily be verified in the source document through a useful reference function. This meant that I could compare the 2 documents side by side. Continuing the helpful theme, the assistant offered me additional question prompts for me to use, or I could come up with my own prompts and input them in the search bar. The functionality is truly a game changer. With this tool, the output is highly accurate and your documents are protected as your content is not used to train generative AI. Once you have the answers you're looking for, you can even ask the AI assistant to use the text to write emails, presentations, or meeting notes, and even more. It's such a powerful way to repurpose information to come up with ideas. You can use them for blog posts, articles, research topics, and so much more. Now, I don't have the best graphic design skills, so I go about turning the information into beautiful and compelling materials with Adobe Express. I start in the same way that I did with the Acrobat AI Assistant on the Adobe homepage. I navigate to Adobe Express and immediately see a range of options for me to choose from. The first thing to know is that Adobe Express can do many things, such as social media, video, photo, documents, and marketing material. With entry-level graphic design skills like mine, it's amazing to me that I can make a flyer, logo, promotional material, and many other outputs that I would have had to ask someone else to do. I want to take the learnings from the case study to create a beautiful presentation for my class. I select the presentation template on the left-hand side, and I can see that there's a wide range of possible color-coded presentations with different graphical formats. Now, because I can get overwhelmed with choice, I insert the term technology in the search bar so I can get an advanced looking template. With that done, I select one that looks the best and I start to adapt it to my needs. With the cover page now done, I go back to my AI Assistant tab and extract the 3 responses the assistant gave me. The best part? Adobe Express has a huge library of images, fonts, and even AI generative features to help me create something unique and impactful. I don't have to be a design expert. The template guides me, and the tools bring out my creativity. Thanks to these tools, I can spend less time on preparation and more time focusing on my students. Teaching with the case study method has never been this smooth or this exciting. There are so many features I don't have time to tell you about here, some of which include redactions, smart citations, and even voice narration. But for now, it's enough for me to use the AI Assistant to analyze a case study and for Adobe Express to help me create engaging learning aids. So there you have it. Adobe Acrobat AI Assistant has the power to accelerate workflows and enhance document analysis by reducing the time it takes to read dense material. While Adobe Express allows you to create engaging and compelling visual aids with even basic design skills. Together, they've vastly reduced my workflows, and they could do the same for you.